All right, what's going on, everybody? KB Card Stacks here. Was out of town for 3 days. This is what came in, so not a whole lot. I don't remember really what I bought, so let's just get right to it and see what I've been buying. Oh. Okay, these are gas drops for my son. I thought this was a package. I was wondering why it was like jiggling. So, all right, there we go. That's for my son and his gas drops. Cool. All right, the first real card. I just bought this, I feel like a couple days ago. Kyron Drones, one of one right there on the Wild Card Mania, or what is this called? I don't know what they're, Wild Card, I can't even read that. Mania, whatever this is. Oh, Mania American F8. Okay, cool. It was 1-1, I think it was like 40 bucks, so I made the mistake of really going all in on his Baylor uni because I was like, oh, okay, that's his only card. I didn't know what products were coming out. I should probably look ahead, but I didn't know Wild Card and Leaf Metal and all these other products were coming out with updated jerseys. So I am buying the Virginia Tech stuff. I did not accidentally, I accepted an offer, but I did sell one of the base autos in his Baylor uni, and I was listening to a podcast today. Andy Staples, not a huge fan of him and just his content. Very, very surface level analysis and just very general speak. You don't really get much out of it. But talking about second year transfers and kind of the jump that they make, like a Joe Burrow, Bo Nix, and who was the other guy in the Heisman finalist? Basically, all three Heisman finalists last year were second year transfers. So he's talked about Kyron Drones for a little bit. And that's pretty much it. So, all right, this is DC Sports 87, my good friends. So let's see, I average about 18 to 20 cards or so per order, and I'd say it's about 150-ish. This one might have been a little more. I don't really remember what was in this. So, start from the top. Joey Aguilar, little pink wave, 1951, number to 4, not bad on that one. App State quarterback, App State, I'm kind of vibing with them right now as the group of 5 college football playoff attendee participants, I guess. There's Liberty. They've got a very easy schedule. They've got some tough games, but I do like them. And then you've got Memphis. I love them. They play Florida State, so I don't know what that would look like. I think they've got another tough game. And then Boise State, people like. I'm not super high on them. Ashton Jeanty, I guess. Malachi Nelson. We'll see. But Joey Aguilar, his stuff's pretty expensive. App State must be a pretty solid fan base. Peyton Woodyard. This, and I don't know. I probably paid up for this, probably $8. It's probably about comps. Peyton Woodyard, and there might be just a lot that I just got super cheap. Not a guy that I'm really buying. I'm pretty sure he's a 2024 kid. And then he signed with Alabama. I think Saban retires and then he flipped to Oregon. I think that's what his deal was. Or maybe he was already at Alabama. Saban retired. I'm pretty sure he was a 2024 and he's already at Oregon. But I don't know. But I think that was, I can't imagine I paid more than $4.30 on that one. Okay, I kind of remember this stack. This one I did pay up a little bit on some of this. I'm not super thrilled about it, but little Aqua Wave, Madison Booker, I think I paid like $6 for it. Not much. Maybe that was a little bit less because I feel like this was a little bit higher. Probably around the $6 range, just maybe around 4 or 5. Not a ton of room on these, but Madison Booker, I think one of the best women's basketball players in the country, was not in Bowman, so I don't know how many people really know about her. And then the on-card auto, this was, I think I paid like $21. I think the cheapest is usually about $30. I've got a couple copies. I've got a SGC 10, I think. So sent that in for that basketball special. The centering on these is always so tough. You can see that there. Centering is a little bit heavier there. But I love Madison Booker. I think she's a great buy. Maybe not at the current prices. I have been buying it quite a bit, and I think prices have kind of spiked up. I really like this one, and this one was not numbered, so I'm 1 of 3, not bad. In the listing, I remember it was just red, and I bought it just because, one, I figure all Leaf autos and Leaf Metal are numbered, and it's a color match, and I like this design, 1951. Roderick Robinson. Been buying a ton of him lately, one of 3 there. So not a bad one. I probably paid about $8. I think it's something you could list for $19.99 and do pretty well. And Quentin Joyner, running back, USC, Campus VIP. This had to have been super cheap. I might have won this for maybe $1 or $2, 12 or 15. Not a fan of the Campus VIP landscape cards. He was like a high 3, low 4-star kid. They've got Woody Marks, Jaquavius Marks from Mississippi State. They just posted like body transformations through their weightlifting program, and Woody looking big. So we'll see. I think it's great value on Woody, but I do think there's a shot that Quentin Joyner could crack some touches. I haven't looked up anything from USC camp, so maybe I'll look into that when I'm editing this video. Juju Watkins, little refractor. I've been buying this portrait is what I'll call it, or what I have called it. I think I got it for like $9 or so. I don't think that's a bad deal at all. If it's gradable, that's great, but I think maybe that's just the penny sleeve, but yeah, there's some dimplage. I mean, all these cards that I buy, McDonald's, Topps Chrome, and Bowman University, everyone's like, yeah, the quality is not great. You know, I don't buy Prism and Optic. That's not fun for me a lot of the times. And, you know, that's obviously a lot more cleaner, it seems. Maybe just centering more of the issues. I don't know. Carson Beck, I think I probably overpaid on this, but with the prices of hobby boxes, I've talked about this a little bit. I think they're up to $350 now. There's only 1 X-Fractor per hobby box. So chances of you getting a decent player, pretty tough. I mean, that's just a hobby box and just ripping wax in general. Probably the top player, I don't know. I don't know if more people are buying Carson Beck or Shadur. I feel like Shadur is still probably more expensive, which doesn't make sense in my opinion, just with what Carson Beck has going on right now and just their position with the college football playoffs. I don't know. I'd be curious to know. But I think he's probably the main chase for people right now. I probably paid $10, $12 on that. You know, I guess I could hope to send it to ComC and send it 20 or sell for 25. Caleb Williams, Refractor Bowman Best. I think I got this for a pretty decent price. I think I got it for $4 or $5, and the cheapest is like 10 to 12 maybe. I don't remember. I briefly checked comps, just thought it was a good deal, and I'm like, I don't have any Caleb Williams. I think I've got some national pack refractors, which do like $10 on ComC. Otherwise, I don't think I really have anything. So I'm not a Caleb Williams believer. I know it's hard to assess and evaluate when they had such a bad defense, thanks to Alex Grinch, and it was just really hard. But when, they tailspin at the end of the year, they turn up in the bowl game, and it seems like just the energy was a lot better without Caleb Williams. And then looking at the draft hauls, what you got last year for the Bryce Young trade, what the 49ers gave up for Trey Lance, all those types of things. I'm like, dude, why would you not just build around Fields? Even if you have to pay him in a year, I don't know. It just doesn't make sense to me. Or just draft another quarterback if you're that bad. But get the haul while you can. That's my thought. And then if you're in the top 3 again, great. You're picking another quarterback anyways. Ashland Shade, gold. I think I paid about $8, maybe $10 on the high end. I love Ashland Shade from Indiana, which is I think. Doesn't say anything there. Oh. La Lumiere. Oh, that's Chicago? Lalu, I'm pretty sure that's like a huge like AAU type circuit type school where all these kids go. I thought she was from Indiana. Maybe not, but little sniper for UConn. I really like her. UConn with Paige Beckers and just their pedigree. I think it's hard to go wrong there. Audric Estime, I thought this was a cool little color match. Gold Shimmer in Denver now. We'll see what he does. Javonte, I don't know how people feel about Javonte. He's just kind of there, I feel. He got injured. I don't know if they have anybody else. Is he in Denver? I'm pretty positive he's in Denver. Nice color match. I like it. I think I got this for like $5 or $6, I would say. Looks like another Juju Watkins refractor. I like that. Hopefully I paid $5 or $6 on that. I think just one of the best buys here. I paid up for this one, and maybe this might have been swapped. I feel like I won the Aqua Wave, not the True Aqua, or the Teal, whatever they're called. I don't know. I paid like $36 or $38, $34, somewhere around there. See if it's gradable. I don't know. The Jujus are always tough. The centering, even if you look at PSA 10s though, the centering looks always heavier on this side. So I don't know, but Juju, again, I think there's so much room. I don't think we're even close to the ceiling. You paid 30, 40 bucks for this. I think it's an easy 80 to 100 at some point. Talked about in my last video, the debate of, in her Sierra Canyon jersey on license with the first 2022, or is her 2024 Bowman with USC going to be better? This I had to have won for like $1 or two. These are like $4 on ComC right now, so I'll ship it there. And then Ty Simpson, beautiful autograph on that one. I don't know if I've noticed his auto. Been buying a ton, probably way more than I should. I just bought Excel on my MacBook. I didn't know you could just buy it for like 20 bucks. I thought you needed like an annual subscription or something like that. Or like to buy a whole suite of Microsoft products with it for like 130. I just bought a product key for 20 bucks. And now I'm doing a lot more. I hate Google Sheets. I'm just way faster on Excel. So now I'm doing just a bunch of top stuff. I think he's on my top 5 gambles of Bowman. So I want to start like releasing those whenever I get a chance to kind of build out. I want to do Bowman University, top 10 Bowman University quarterbacks. And then I'll do like top 10 Leaf Sage on it quarterbacks. Then I'll do top gamble quarterbacks. Just in terms of, I guess, all products. I was working on my flight yesterday, and then do that obviously for running backs, receivers, and then I'm not going to do tight end. Maybe I will. Not a ton of tight ends in the products, and then a defensive player just because there aren't a ton. All right, so these are cool. This I got in a rabbit hole. Shout out TV Sports Cards, Tommy. He posted. He's a binder king. He posted a photo of his binder page, and it had a Joker card in there, and I was like, dang it, I've seen these before. I got to go down a rabbit hole here. So, and I've been going down the rabbit hole. I've got my Psyduck PSA 9 right here. I got the Mario Kart, Jimmy Neutron, Toy Story. So I've been going down just all my favorite stuff, and it's way more fun. You should collect what you like and what's enjoyable to you. So I was looking up their stickers and like cutouts here. From my understanding, this was a Comic-Con exclusive sticker set back in whenever it released. I don't remember. And you could only get it there. And so I remember looking into this a while when I first got into the hobby, and they were not super expensive, but at the time I didn't have, a bankroll really. I had a couple $100 in my account. Now that I'm just kind of messing around a little bit more and just buying what I enjoy and not really worrying about it, I went back. So just a lot of Joker cards. So we'll go through this. Obviously, the opening scene there. All of them were, this guy just has a ton of these from different lots. You can buy Batman, just like random scenes. I'm forgetting some of the other. There were just a couple other random ones. So this opening scene, if you get some of these graded, I don't care really what grade they are, but I feel like, I bought this, I think for 20 bucks shipped, 12 bucks, maybe $12 or $13 shipped. If you can just get, a grade on them, I feel like I'm into these for so little. Send them to ComC. This is in the beginning of the movie, a lot of these. Again, these are hollow foils. These are pretty cool. These are like actual cards then. That one's got some significant corner damage, but these are all just stickers aside from this. Then that one looks decent on the corners except for bottom left. So these are all just the beginning of the scene or beginning of the movie. One of my favorite movies of all time, probably top 5. I have a top like 10-ish list of movies on my notes app. I just think it's always good to have a good little conversation starter. It'd be like Dark Knight, Catch Me If You Can, Pursuit of Happiness. I have an accounting background, so The Accountant was actually pretty, I don't know. I enjoyed that one. What did I say? Pursuit of Happiness, Gladiator, I don't know, Cinderella Man. I'll throw it up. You guys can roast me. That was fun. 12 bucks for all those. I mean, how many? I think there's like 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. 21 or 22. Might have miscounted. But yeah, like 50 cents a piece. All right, this is a slab here. Nice. So this card I was not going to miss because I missed it. It was 4th of July weekend, and I was going through this Odell Beckham kick, I guess, and just this card is so awesome. one of my favorite cards of all time. I have the blue numbered to 199. I bought it the night they won the Super Bowl. I just thought it was such a cool image. I bought that. It was like a lot that I got for like 50 bucks. Now I think the cheapest blue copy you can get is like 150 bucks. So why I bought this, it's the blue hot box mini diamond, which there were just hot boxes. I think I learned that it's one card out of your 4 cards was a blue hot box mini diamond refractor. And so these, you probably get them for 20 to 30 bucks. The green does about 30, refractor probably 10 to 12, X-fractor can do 20. I'd say these do 40-ish maybe, I guess, now thinking about the green. And then numbered stuff, it's really kind of name your price. I feel like Odell has a cult-like following, just a really strong fan base. These cards, there's a complete run of the entire print run with a superfractor included on eBay. I forget how much it is. It's an astronomical amount, but such a sick card. And so this graded as a 10, I thought was a good deal. I think I'm all in at like 60 or 70, maybe $80 on the high end. I think it was 65 plus 4. So that probably gets you closer to 80. But there was one 4th of July weekend that sold for like 65-ish or so. And I was like, dang it. Just knowing the PSA 10s, you buy this card, it's likely not a gem, right? You're going to need several copies. And then when it comes to like the X-fractor and just the base card and refractor, like those do 80 to 90. So I think just the blue, somewhat color match, a little off, but and it's not numbered, but definitely the chances of new hot boxes and new hot box refractors getting into circulation just makes sense. Such a sick image. I really love this card. So just been buying this image up. I don't know, really not much to it, but again, just kind of buying a little bit more what I enjoy, and I'm having fun. So recap, Kyron Drones 101. I think the Virginia Tech stuff definitely climbing as well. I was sad I sold an auto for 20 bucks. There was one that went at auctions and sold for 21. So could I have probably gotten an extra 10, $6, $7 after fees probably, but buying Kyron Drones just to see what happens. The ACC, I'm not in love with anyone. Miami, do I trust Mario Cristobal? No, but I like Cam Ward and that offense. Clemson, hard to trust them. NC State, I'm kind of riding with, but I'm not a huge Grayson McCall guy. Look at what he did with Jamie Chadwell, and then when Jamie Chadwell left and went to Liberty, now what he's doing with Caden Salter. So it's all about kind of the relationships and the coaching changes that go behind it, not necessarily just looking at the year itself in a microscope. You've got to kind of look at the big picture and the landscape of things. So nonetheless, Ty Simpson, been buying him. That was probably like 10 or 12 bucks, I think. Juju I think is a great buy. A little color match on the McDonald's, I guess, there too. Caleb, I don't have any Caleb. I hope Chicago does not make the playoffs. I hope the Packers don't make the playoffs with their Jordan Love extension. I think the Bears should have traded out of that pick. So that's my hobby curse that I wish on them. Madison Booker, probably overpaid on those a little bit. Peyton Woodard, safety, who knows. Joey Aguilar, App State, we'll see what happens there. And just some Joker cards, those are cool. Throw some in a binder, send them to ComC. I find it hard to believe that I won't be able to make money on these, and I'll be able to keep some for the PC, and then Odell there. And then my son's gas drops, which started the video. So there we go, gas relief for the boy as well. So if you enjoyed it, drop a like, leave a comment, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video. Peace, love you.